say the aya clear say Ghana any Israel yenye beef man kan che wa na meboa ti say Ghana ni Israel ye dia terrible enya asem ketua obi a mu obi akwan na mani agide okujeto aye no ho e de na esi na no na Ghana fo ebnipa mako 7 emu for the omo call the friends cyber security conference e Tel Aviv e Israel Ghana ankasa ene de coat of arms amom se munko gina ya nem wo mukoko du airport ho no mu a kwahye se Israel fo panyimfo e wo ho no mu wo mu di ye delegation ni ho agro asenkwala gitinkiti bi a wo manya wo mu azakwala bi a wo di tofe a wo dada ne so oje no meditate ni sa ye krofo a o mu gina Ghana fo na emu no aye di coat of arms abo mo passport so gangan samunko na nimdi a mu benya mu famra ye no ye di teni wo mu 5 solid hours o mu wie no o mu nwie miensa bi nso fi Ghana ha ba kokoye business emu mienu so wo mo kwa akobọ mpaye na Ghana for there wo mo ko ho akobọ mpaye sa nkofo ikura there ya mo na yensi asase ne so wo ma say deport wo mo e de wo mo ababak na bra wo mu deport wo mo pe ehwa na okuje to so se kai ene trap na tibila ya ne mo de ba face so pepepe into okuje to so ejina ni tumi so as foreign minister ene onu so deport Israel for mako 3 in 3 out move deport ani enso ya deport mo eti game na ya fefefe na no ni yebu se okuje to se oku na sankrofo ya mu deport wo mi boni be no wo maye omo krata na nya na se ehise mu ntina mu deport wo mo okuje to se sa akrofo no wo mo nya hwe wo mo krata mu ye clean na mo ehise mu nti wo de yenkoti okuje to ebre ode joy FM4 ebo nkomo
confirm to you that the action the government of Ghana was compelled to take yesterday is directly in retaliation to the ill treatment and unjustified, unwarranted, and what we consider unlawful deportation of our fellow compatriots. We summoned the chargé d'affaires of the embassy of Israel in Ghana and strongly protested that treatment. The chargé confirmed that indeed all the persons who suffered this dehumanizing and traumatic treatment from Israeli authorities were people he issued visas to. None of them had violated the terms of their visas. They were not illegal immigrants. They were attending to a conference that they had been invited to. Most of them, I must say. There was another group also humiliated. They were on a personal Christian pilgrimage trip. So it is important to appreciate that these are Ghanaians who had been issued valid visas. They were going to Israel to conduct legitimate, legal business. One was a group attending a cybersecurity conference organized by the Israeli government. They invited Ghanaians and other nationals from other countries to attend that international cybersecurity conference they had convened. And then the second group, made up of Christians embarking on the usual pilgrimage. You know the significance of Jerusalem and other important Christian sites to the Christian faithful. So when this came to our attention, because they made distress calls, we intervened, and our intervention, after some 5 hours of a lot of backroom diplomatic engagements, led to the parliamentary delegation being allowed to attend the conference. And let me emphasize that this parliamentary delegation did not have members of parliament in there.
Sure.
They were staff of the parliamentary service. I just want to put that on record. There are some people who think that the government of Ghana is responding this way because they are our colleagues, members of parliament. Not at all. There was no MP in this delegation. We are responding this way because we are all Ghanaians.
Okay, but Honorable Minister,
if the government of Ghana does not stand up for its nationals, nobody will. If we don't insist that we are respected, if we don't insist that our dignity is safeguarded, nobody will do it for us. No other government will stand up for us. The government of Ghana must stand up for its people, no matter who they are, regardless of class, of status, or creed. We are all Ghanaian citizens first, and we are entitled to clear protection under international law, particularly the Vienna Convention.
So, Honorable Minister,
so let me just quickly conclude with the narrative. So, the parliamentary delegation made up of staff of the parliamentary service, not MPs, were allowed to go hold their conference, but then 3 Ghanaians, 2 of them attending the cybersecurity conference, and a 3rd Ghanaian who was on pilgrimage. These 3 Ghanaians were unjustifiably deported. 2 of them on an Ethiopian Airlines flight and the other on an Emirates flight. So, following that deportation, we protested and we served notice that under the Vienna Convention, the tool of reciprocity is allowed, and it is a tool that is used by sovereigns to, as it were, state their case and make it clear that we must have mutual respect for each other within the Committee of Nations. And we activated our rights under the Vienna Convention. That is what we did, and that is why, I mean, it was a difficult decision. We have friendly relations with Israel. We've had cordial relations for more than 6 decades. We don't wish that we should be having these tensions, but let us be fair. Ghana did not play any part in this. We do not deserve this. This disrespect and this contemptuous treatment of our nationals would not be accepted, would not be tolerated. And we thought that we send a very clear message, not only to Israel, but all other countries, that just as they expect us to treat their nationals with respect, to value their dignity and the fact that they are human beings, we also expect same. We are not asking for much at all. We expect same when our nationals are traveling. That is the message we are sending.
Okay. Now, since you talk about our relationship with Israel over the past 6 decades, and you've invited a charge d'affaires, let's look at the resolution. How have we resolved this issue? How do we intend to resolve it?
So the Israeli authorities, through their charge, have now apologized for the action they carried out, and they have called for de-escalation, because we made it clear that if they deported 10 Ghanaians, we will deport 10. 20 will deport 20. 50 will deport 50. We are not going to accept this, particularly when the reason they gave is absolutely untenable.
What reason did they give?
They claim that the reason they gave when the charge was summoned is that authorities in Israel are concerned that our embassy officials are not cooperating, and that they have given them a list of 6 Ghanaians they want travel certificates issued, so they will be deported, and that our embassy officials are not cooperating. When we investigated that claim, the Israeli authorities don't have their facts right. Indeed, out of those 6 Ghanaians, out of those 6 people on the Israeli list, 1 is not a Ghanaian, it's been confirmed, he is Gabonese. And so our embassy officials are right to have taken their time to do due diligence. Another one on the list is so sick, Israeli doctors say that she should not travel now. She should be cared for and recover before she is put on a flight. One of the others on the list, the travel certificate was long issued. So again, facts are not accurate, they are not aligning. Then there's another one who our investigations also revealed that the authorities in Israel had not even brought that to the formal attention of the government of Ghana through our embassy. In other words, our embassy did not know that that person had been arrested and the Israeli authorities want to deport them. But you see, in any case, even if you have rounded up people you want them deported, is this how you go about it? We are cordial, we are friendly. Bring that to our attention. If you think that the embassy is in Tel Aviv, the Ghanaian embassy in Tel Aviv is not cooperating, escalate, bring that to our attention. You have an ambassador in Accra, fortunately. The ambassador can request a meeting with me as minister. We can discuss that. It happens always when governments think that they are not getting the kind of speed, a kind of response, or if a matter is urgent and they don't want it to go through the normal diplomatic channels through our embassies abroad, they take advantage of their presence in Accra and meet us. You can meet me as minister, you can meet my deputy, my chief director, or the chief of protocol. There's so many officials at the foreign ministry you can engage, and we will deal with the issue that you are raising. So how anybody in Israel thought that because you are not getting travel certificates for people you want to deport, people not related, people you have granted visas to, attending conferences that you have convened, and others who are going on Christian pilgrimage, you will subject them to such dehumanizing treatment. It is totally unfair. And we will not accept that. We will not countenance that. We are all human beings. The black race is not inferior. And we will stand up for our people. That is the message we are sending to the Israeli authorities and to every country.
Okay.
Don't treat Ghanaians dehumanizingly. Don't undermine our dignity. We are all human beings. We deserve the same respect. Just as we treat your nationals when they are traveling to our country, we expect the same.
All right.
Enti okujeto na ote nka se ono o cheche mu ache wo se there be ye deport wo clean was hard to ask okra ze otie ya wo say Israel for him no deport 10 e be deport 10 o be deport 20 e be deport 20 o be deport 50 e be deport 50 na no na me busa okujeto say e say ye ni say kama etra agro na da ne ntokwa na Israel for so to bomba ye so e be to bomba na for the MZ okujeto dwene hu ye ma ye what but ade no de me support o say krobia ni we wo say wo ma ho kwan mo krofufro e de nanim chichi form Ghana ha ye tie eba the tribe bi o Ghana ha bia be so o chese o ye supreme o twem obi ntieti ane so na so as collectively as Ghanaians no ye makwan me other countries ye nim ye form so ko hwa amane nkrofo ohunu just because of so mo ye before no person o mo ko nkrofo kuro so a Kromu ha broni ba ha no ma enkwala tumi tidi na ti broni kokko ma achi o ya afetire gongo ne emo mo fans obi anyo obi ahwe yesoso ahokwo so he Nigeria for abakuremu they are enjoy Israel Lebanon Chinese obi a enjoy Ghana for nko ekonkrofo kuro so a yetwiti wo mo se moa ene de wokuje to mahu se eya ye deport mu members so mo nye MP for kra high delegation mo na mo de mo star mo ayi ma mo official cover ma mo so o mo nko ense no de ayemo ya amania Ghana fuo hunu no nkrofo aman so no muti wone mo ayedi mo nkawe e fa ma boboa no no e do de mo ka ho bibi but asem ne se fa wo ma boboa no nti no mo yese o se media me support wo mo it's hard time e dey party na wo se e makwan ma a country like Israel etieti Ghana fuo ani e dey ntia e dey no mo wa ehia ya dey no mo ye de maye ehia yen na sad disrespect we disrespect could go for ba omunya hwe omukita legal document because of say omuya Ghana for nti mo say aye na no ananu ma bi bo hwere magumi trimu say masum say dieti omuye saade ne say ense Israel ni Iran for nya antokwa no ho na President Mahama ko make some comment bi a allegedly na chese Israel for ye no kasetia na ni je ho enu na be say Israel for afa ho trimu kan no nti omudidi se adwuma no na de ye nyu oman ye ni adwen kire woni e ma ye koso chese ya kire ya adwen nti enye mu de nti mu betuti ye mu be mo tuti ye se mboa de bi enye adwuma I support Ghana government 50% omud de bi 100% 110% so omud deport 200 yesu e be deport Israel for 200 minima de ye so special about a country I invented country America for ko invented as Israel na bi before ya brewo se ya adwea ma Israel ti boy ya so dwe sesenti na so ya na ato so ya ho ase se oman a yete ha no mo oman kronkro Ghana yete ha se yetimi kokra ebo efi Israel se ya de ba be si cathedral na Israel ni ti wodo no wo huru se ekro na min ebo na wono ne nam so na won fa anya hwe no country bit is miss sign foreign exchange e de ba beto mema bo e de ba bisi na asore dan ya e be de no wabu e de na ya makwan ya ma mpanyimfo de yanim ya adwene no ase sabio ya yi atofom ese ya pepa ho e na ye de abesem etere ni mu foforo sese nti timika za me kokra bo ebo afri Israel Ghana unkwala ati nuasi ko school nipa nyensu num konkro ni bisu kohwe nipa ene moa na num nsuo na se Israel ni ti wono ohun sa ade we nyina na ohun se omampanyini atimi asesa Ghana hard earned money akosto abo so de basic cathedral ebede na Israel ni abu we akoye high delegation e kire bi president mu a ene omode wanim betutufom yeti krom ha Ghana ni adwe ye ne se obompa ye okrom ha nyankopon tie je se onyasika wosoade wo ko Israel so okobompa ye mienu na ye deport wo mo no wo ko se nko bo bompa ye wo mo kware wo masem de ye deport wo mo ye deport me awa bra buku a wo kan aka cho se baabi a banu ne baasa besia bia na nyame nsa wo sika wanya a wo de beboa umma wabusuafo wo fa asemo nipa bebre mrantie youth wo kuro yi mu adwuma kuro mu nya binye ye ba mo ho besere mo mo a mo mfi obia mo sese sika no watwa plane ticket e de akokuro bi so se ne ko wa akobọ mpaye ansa na nyame atie me timi fi akra nsuo efi ayi Israel se holy water na Israel ni ti wonu ohun a se sa dwiwe na da otim se bibini se Ghana na wo ba de ho abede wo mu wani ntia eti Israel fo mu deport ye mo nyine mo mu deport ye wo mo ba ho no mo tuti wo mo se moa na se wa adwene da ho no a on se sika me krabo emfiri ho no mo wo mo ba ho mo tuti wo mo se moa but ye meni age ho so Ghana government so tuti Israel fo no so se moa o mu deport ye ana so we deport wo mu bi obi anya obi a okrom a ye ntwem obi afo obi anim enya fo mo aha no mo na de me dwene ho se aya no ga pa se Israel fo to bomb ba ko a krom ana enti besere mo Israel fo agro de ni mu die ma obi a fa bomb ntokwasem bi amem eye deporting versus deporting no bullet, no nuclear weapon. And you deporting straight. Enti ebusiafo aha ye info I maka just say ye hard there you expect it true to know like raw fire wouldn't say for any cartel we had the party abo abaso o number one super duper host Ken Lakuta Macrao